How's it going, everybody? Today I'm going to be teaching you how to drive a boat on GTA 5. So to start it off, I'm actually going to pull up my map, which for the Xbox One version is button with the 3 lines. And right here is actually where I'm going to be going, and I'll be finding some jet skis to drive around. But there may also be some other boats over there, as well as some boats over here. These are the two locations in which you can pretty much guarantee a boat, though there are some other boats around the map at some dock locations, but you can't guarantee that there are any boats or there are going to be any boats at that location. Usually if you are driving back to your submarine, there will be a boat near the water in which you could just get in that boat and drive on over to your submarine. But for now I'm going to go right here where there should hopefully be a few jet skis, and I'm going to be teaching you guys how to drive a boat. So let me drive on over to the pier and I will see you guys once I get there. As you guys can see, there are some jet skis right in front of me. And I'm actually going to be getting in one of them, and I'll be teaching you how to drive this jet ski around. There's also a little obstacle course in front of me in which you can drive your boat around. In order to get into a jet ski or any boat for the Xbox One version, all you have to do is hit Y. And then you can hit right trigger to start driving, and you can move the left joystick to turn. You can actually see that there are some ramps over here, and if you hit them straight on with a bunch of speed, you can actually get some pretty good airtime. Now I'm going to drive my boat over to the other pier, which isn't that far from here, and hopefully we can find a boat over there, because if you go over there, you're pretty much guaranteed a boat. But let me see if I can hit this jump first before I go. And as you can see, I'm pretty low on my speed, but I did get some pretty good airtime. So now I'm going to drive on over to the pier, and I will see you guys once I get there, and hopefully there will be another boat over there. If you were to bring this jet ski on land, there is a possibility that you could actually get it back into water by pushing it either by your feet or with a car. But any other boat, you will almost more than likely not be able to get it back into the water if you accidentally bring it to land. But I'm just pulling up to the southern pier, and hopefully I'll be able to find another boat. And I'm actually going to be showing you guys a tunnel. But first let me find a boat. Looks like there's a few right over here. There's actually quite a lot of boats over here. There's one right here. But I think I'm actually going to get into this next one over here on the left. So to jump out, you can hit Y on the Xbox One version. And then you can swim on over to the boat, but I'm actually going to get on this dock first by hitting X, and then I can jump on over to the boat, and then all I have to do is hit Y to get into the driver's seat. You can also turn the brights or headlights on and off by hitting right on the directions pad. But now I'm actually going to back out of here, and I will show you guys where I am on the map. And I'm actually going to be going to a tunnel, so this is where I'm at, and I'm going to be driving over to the tunnel. So I'm going to back out of this map here, and I'm going to start driving west. And then before I even get too far, I'm actually going to have to take a right over here. And then all I have to do is take a left at the end. And then it will look like you're running into a dead end, but you can actually take a right just past here, and there's actually a little tunnel. So I'm going to navigate myself to the inside of this tunnel. And there's actually a barrier right in the middle, so try to be careful when driving in this tunnel, which is actually right here on the map. And it will go all the way over here and will come out somewhere over here. So I'm going to be driving through this whole tunnel, but first let me get through here without hitting this barrier. And I think it's almost easier to go in first person, that way you can actually get a better view while you're inside of the tunnel. But this tunnel will actually end right here. And there's a few other ways you can go, though that's the only entrance, and there's one exit over here, which you can actually come in from either direction. But let me take a right here and you can actually see the city straight ahead. And then I will actually have to get back to that main river in order to get out. I can either go out the same way I came in, or I will be showing you guys the other way to get out of this little area. But this is a pretty cool area, and if you were to actually bring your boat over here, there's actually not that many docks. Though you could just park it on the side and get off on one of these houses. Now once this little river ends, all I need to do is take a right, and you will see the start to a new tunnel. I'm actually going to have to back up here a little bit by hitting left trigger so I don't hit this little barrier right here. The nice thing about this tunnel is that there's no barrier in the middle, but the downside is that it is a little bit longer, so it's going to take you a little bit longer to get through. And there are more obstacles, like the walls and the ceiling is a little low. But I'll make it through here in about 30 seconds with full throttle. And then we'll actually be on the other side of that northern pier where I first got that jet ski. And you will see the pier on my left, which is right there. Now I'm going to go under this northern pier, and you can actually fit with this boat, though it is a pretty tight fit, and more than likely I'm going to end up hitting the walls. But let me give it a shot here. And you can actually go around it if you wanted to, but I'm going to try and make it through here because I know I can actually fit. Though it is pretty tight, and I actually didn't hit that many walls, I only hit about 2 or 3. But here's where I got the jet skis, and I'm actually going to park my boat right here for now. And then you can swim back over to land, but first let me get up on this dock, and then I can jump back off and swim the rest of the way over to the beach. But unfortunately, that is all the time I have for today's video. Be sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button and set post notifications to all, because there are new how-to GTA videos coming out every day, as well as MGSR server videos twice a week. You can also follow me on my Instagram at MGSRGaming. Otherwise, I will see you guys tomorrow for our next GTA how-to video. Click on the top left to watch a video that YouTube recommends for you, and click on the right to subscribe.